Like we didn't do anything wrong on defense. We just had an unfortunate play happen. That's just so annoying how the game just the navigation and the CPU swerving is so stupid. I'm right there and just no animation, nothing. Our receivers are a problem for their secondary. They are having issues defending us. Hello there. Welcome to Missouri Tiger Dynasty Season 2. I know, we didn't do a Season 2 at all 2 years ago when we first played with Missouri Tigers in Dynasty and NCAA 14 revamped. We didn't. We're doing it here, though, and we're going to dive right into recruiting and waste zero time. So excited because this is the playoff year. And again, last season, or 2 years ago, when we played with Missouri on the channel in a Dynasty, there was no Season 2. So we're making a Season 2 this year. And, of course, last season we're coming off a 49-10 victory that resulted in a championship over Texas. Our defense just completely shut down the last 3 weeks of the season, and in the most crucial 3 weeks, defeating A&M, keeping them to just 24, defeating Alabama in the SEC championship game, holding them to just 9, and then holding Texas to just 10. So if that defense shows up, and this season, nobody's beating us because our offense is already scary. So we're just going to go through here and just, offer scholarships to people who want it. And yeah, so I'm really excited about this season. This is probably one of the most underrated teams that I've used. I wouldn't say it's the worst one. I think Baylor is probably slightly worse overall. Their offense is I put the equal with Missouri, but defense, I think Missouri has a slightly better defense than Baylor does, just because they're in the SEC. But I would love to show you our schedule if I haven't already, after we sim. Our first game of the season is against Iowa. Then we play Nebraska, who's number 6. It's a Nebraska versus Missouri rivalry. That doesn't happen anymore. Then we got Oregon, who's number 1. So I right at the gate, I tried to test this immediately before conference play. Then we got Georgia, then Michigan, who's number 11. Then we got Mississippi State, Florida, Vandy, UK, or Kentucky, Tennessee, a bye week, South Carolina, and Texas A&M as our final game. Because we don't play Alabama, but get ready because this season, again, this is the playoff year, so we can be okay if we drop a game or two, right? 3 games is pushing it because only 4 teams is allowed. But finally, no longer is the autonomy and authority in the CPU's hands in terms of ranking logic. Finally, I have the autonomy and the authority at the end of the year to make things right when the CPU makes the rankings wrong. Because in this game, the CPU gets rankings wrong all the time. Its ranking logic is abysmal. It can't make up its mind. It contradicts itself. When it values one week, it completely throws out the window the next week and rewards a team for values that it didn't have last week. So when it's all said and done, I'm going to right the wrongs when it comes to playoff times. That's so exciting. And it's going to be a recorded segment. I'm trying to copy the playoff selection show committee like how it is in real life. We did it with Ohio State and Florida State in Season 2. We're doing it here. We're going to have our own selection show for the playoff. And our defensive coordinator, Dave Steckel, I think he's the new defensive coordinator, or I can't remember if we had a new one or if it's the same one. I know our offensive coordinator is for sure gone, but we probably have the same defensive coordinator from last year. Can't remember, but ranking logic, when it's all said and done, ultimately, when things get settled, it'll be up to me, and I will choose who will rightfully and unbiasedly and objectively make the playoffs. So we're going to open against Iowa. Coming into the season as the ninth ranked team in the nation. We have a defensive coordinator upgrade for, of course, Gary Pinkel won head coach of the year last year. We're going to do the setting down the receiver upgrade to right up the gate. And we're just going to introduce you to the new team, Season 2 Missouri. And I'm excited. You can tell by the energy that, because again, I only had a Season 2 of like maybe 2 or 3 teams 2 years ago. And I was just Alabama and Michigan State. And then outside of those two, just a couple of, one-hit wonders in like one season only. So Matty Mock is the new starter. He was basically a starter on and off last season with James Franklin being inconsistent. Now that James Franklin is officially gone, Matty Mock, the mock who mocks all over the place, the mocker is officially the starter going forward with Corbin Bergstresser backing him up and Trent Hosick. He's sick of hose. He's the third stringer. Henry Josie, the All-American, is back with Marcus Murphy, Russell Hansborough, and then I think that's a freshman. We have or sophomore actually, Morgan Stewart. Morgan Stewart's the fullback. Wide receiver again. Doro Green Beckham 6'6". Darius White 6'3". Jimmy Hunt is back. Blake Sasser, Jamon Moore, and Levi Copeland. Of course, I think we lost LaDamian Washington. That's right. We lost LaDamian Washington. He's gone. But our wide receiver room is just too good. Sean Colkin is our tight end. Jason Reese, our backup. Tyler Whitaker. Left tackle, Anthony Gaddy. Left guard, Mitch Hall. Center, Evan Boheim. Connor McGovern is back. Of course, I think we lost Mitch Morris. No, we still have him. Okay. Left end, Coney Ely, the All-American, is back. And he was having a great season. He's one of our most consistent defensive end players last season. And Shane Ray with was he a starter last year? He was not. Someone, I can't remember his name, but he went off. I think he graduated. So Shane Ray is the new starter. Marcus Loud, the backup. Marcus Golden, third string. Matt Hawk, another All-American. He's still here. Lucas Vincent is back. Harold Brantley, Josh Augusta, and Evan Winston is a defensive tackle. We have a lot of newness in the linebacking core. We have Donovan Newsom and Kentrell Brothers is the middle linebacker. Darvin Ruse is back. David Johnson is the corner. Xavier Smith, Grant Guytree's back. Anthony Sherrills and John Gibson. Free safety, Braylon Webb. Daniel Easterly backing him up. Deron Singleton. Ian Simmons. Kicker, Andrew Baggett. Hunter Christian Brisner. Kick returner, Doro Green Beckham. He has 99 speed. He's so fast. Punt returners. You know what? We're going to make punt returner. Yeah, we'll leave it at Marcus Murphy. So there's the team. And now all we have left to do is hop into the game against Iowa. We're favored. It's a home game. Who's ready for Missouri Season 2? I am. All right, first game of the season. Missouri Tigers Season 2. It's black and yellow versus black and yellow. Wiz Khalifa's, dream right here. Who's the better black and yellow? Some say that can be a metaphor for an Asian and a black person together. And I agree. Number 19 Iowa versus number 9 Missouri. Can we run it back? Can we defend our title? I miss hearing that chant. It's one of my favorites. My favorite in-game chant for a home team. The MIZZOU chant. We are looking to utterly destroy Iowa and blow them out the water. We're not get a chance to return it. We had a total of like what, 8 close games that were within one score last year. Can we not have that many cardiac arrests in one season, please? I want us to handle business more convincingly. Henry Josie had just 248 rushing yards last season. It was very quiet for him. Sasser over the middle. We got him. Nobody's open. Mock. Can he outrun? Yes, he can. Mock. Get out of bounds. We don't want him taking hits like that, though, too many times. Again, why would I pump fake? I'm trying to throw it away. I hate when the game does that. It just assumes I'm pump faking. So we're going to call a screen. See if that works. And then it does it. They're ready for it. We're sacked again. Again, we're hoping to have more convincing wins than heart attacks from a year ago. How do they have everything covered, dog? And Matty Mock is injured. Fantastic start to season 2, guys. Fantastic. He touched it! And we recover it! That's exactly why I punted that way. Sherrills, the new starter in the secondary, recovers it, and we're back in business. The CP was not expecting that at all. Green Beckham wins his route. We're back in business. Josie not in the end zone. 995 yards last season for him. Man, I forgot. Our audibles for our run plays are atrocious. I forgot how bad they were. Yeah, we gotta change that. There's no way we're gonna get stuffed on 3rd and goal. Just aren't good running plays. I can't believe we don't have good running plays right now. Where's the inside zone? Why does Missouri not have that? Josie's in there anyway, touchdown.
Delay of game, offense.
So again, thanks to our clever punting, we get the ball right back after a disastrous and depressing first series of season 2. We redeem it by capitalizing off the muff punt. And now, thanks to that, we have an intro to the video. Thank you, Iowa. Can't let that happen, though, guys. Iowa is not known for offense.
That makes it first and 10.
It's a screen. Cruz is there. Loss of 4. Not sure why Iowa is celebrating. We're the ones who made the tackle. Cody Sokol is their quarterback. Interesting name. They call another screen. Newsom is there that time. It's a loss. Back-to-back screens to both sides, and neither side does it work. 3rd and 15. Now Iowa is behind the sticks. Oh, it's Chase. And that will be intercepted. It's Johnson. Nobody open. We went man-to-man, and within the first quarter, we've created 2 turnovers. Johnson. CP loves to call that shakes play whenever it's 3rd and long. It wasn't there. Floating it, and it's going to be caught. Beckham. Sasser. And had a wide open Josie. Sasser got his foot in bounds. It's still a catch. Beckham, touchdown. Matty Mock, 7 for 8. Great start to the first quarter. And last year, I mean, we started behind so many times. We had so many awful first possessions. UCLA, Kansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ole Miss, you name it. We did not start good at all. And that's what Iowa's going to rely on, the short throws. I'm not counting on them to go deep. We do have the Coach Stradamus maxed out, though. That's going to be very helpful.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
That Tavon Smith who had that famous mixtape from like 2014, who would play for the Dallas Cowboys. Was it West Virginia he played for? I can't remember. It's going to be end of one. We're going to head in the second quarter up 14-0. Rose is there. Only getting 2. Can't let that get open.
That makes it first and 10.
Sack. Took it away. Is that Cody Ely? It sure is. Picking up right where he left off last year. Oh, you.
That makes it first and goal.
Oh. No game. Still not in the end zone. 3rd and goal. Oh, Florida.
Loss of 7 yards on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
I can't believe I've been silent this whole time and like none of you guys told me. I've been quiet this whole time and none of you told me. That's on you. That's your fault. Sesser. Chelsea.
That brings up 2nd and goal. Call it a gain of 1 yard. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Down. Josie second. See him. Stop side gliding and tackle. Come on, shakes again.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right, 80. Right.
Keep him out the end zone.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
Keep him out. Keep him out the end zone. This isn't the inside tackle run. Just love how the coach Shadamas lied to me. That was not an inside run. That was a pass play. We keep getting walked down by Iowa, who is not a good offense. They're not doing anything that incredible. They're just running the most basic offense known to man. And Henry Jones is going to take this back and score. Wow, Texas A&M won by 2 points at home, just the FCS West. That's embarrassing. Why not? We're going to see if we can get another touchdown out of this. Underthrown. Slap out. I got no animation with Dorial Green Beckham. I love that. Just no animation, no jump ball, no nothing. Just instant pick.
Let's go. Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go.
That's fine though. We tried. No harm, no foul.
The Tigers line up for the kickoff. Call deep to return. The kickoff is good for a touchdown.
Tony Ely is there. It's only game 2.
That's a 3-2. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Check. Tight right. Tight right. Tight right. Full up. There. Check it out. Set there. Pull down. Pull down. Like 10. Ready. 180. Right. Motion. Motion. 80.
The tackle.
Number 10 at the 28-yard line. That makes it 37.
They're down at 7. Can they do the job and finish the job and get off the field? Yep, we do. He's short. Darvin Ruse on the tackle. And Iowa's going to punt. Right. Still on his feet. The 26 yards. We have to. It just wasn't there. Wasn't there. Ohio State is losing to Cincinnati unranked at home. That's 20.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's fight. Let's go. Quick.
Man,
That's a loss of
we're struggling to get the run game going.
That'll bring up 2nd and 15.
If that's me, though, I'm getting no animation, and the CPU is breaking that tackle. That's just how it is.
Watch 20. Check 20. Let's go, defense. Our time.
Call to gain of 10 yards. That'll make it 35.
Come on, over here. We got him! Dorial Green Beckham, last minute throw from Matty Mock. I wanted him to come this way, and he did. And Brooke Spencer is in because Mock is hurt. He took way too many shots. Yeah, he was taking too many hits. I knew that was going to happen.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
And we're controlling time of possession, chewing the clock, winning the turnover battle. Iowa is not built to play from behind. That's not something they do.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Cody only has one incomplete pass. Mock has an upper arm fracture, so he's gone for 6 weeks. So he's basically gone for a month. Wow, that's pretty devastating news. So we just lost Matty Mock for a month. So we're going to have to just deal with that. Right out the gates. We can never just have stable quarterback movement. It always just needs to be in and out. We always need to have just a new person in there every few weeks. So
First down.
great pass break up there from Darvin Ruse.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
We need to get more pressure. We've only got 1 sack. Back Hawk. Hawking down the running back. That's a loss of 4. What does Iowa do now? Iowa! It's the same issue as before! Stop letting that happen! How does the CPU, with every team, it's just bad defense. Why are you running away from your assignments?
That makes it 1st and goal.
With every team and Dynasty, no matter what team it is, when we call that play, the CPU finds that exact same receiver just wide open every time. Bro, Iowa sucks, fam. They're not a good team. That shouldn't have happened. We just bailed out the CPU for no reason. We played literally. It's so frustrating to play good defense for 2 downs and then just waste it all on the most important one.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
We had him right where we wanted. We just give up a deep ball on 3rd and 14. Because the CPU just makes my defenders stupid and clueless on 3rd down and they just run away from their assignment. And Green Beckham is just catching everything. Four's up. If we didn't have that kickoff return for a touchdown, this would only be a touchdown game right now. It's inexcusable. Iowa should not have 21 points right now.
Hey, my 52. My 52.
That brings up second and goal.
Roger. No, check that. What might check right here. Let's go.
Michigan is going to have, I believe, either Devin Gardner or who's the other guy? Or Denard Robinson. That's who it is. So yeah, watch out for the QB. Good fumble there. Where do they come from to recover instantly? Where? They're just always somehow conveniently just right there to save the day.
Kill it, motion me out.
Punt, Iowa.
That makes it second and 10.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Roger. Check the
Can't leave Sasser wide open. We're going through the clock. Iowa had their chance to score as many points as they could. Those chances have now closed.
I'm on. Where's 52? Watch 52. Go, 52.
That'll bring up third and 4.
Mike 52. Hey, on the ball. Go.
We don't have a good running play to go to. Like, none of these are good. I knew we would get stopped. Because we don't have a good running play. Like, how did we not convert there?
Number 4 on the tackle at the 21-yard line. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Wow, did we get lucky? I didn't even want to be switched on to him. I did not even want to be switched on to him. But the pass.
Number 25 with the tackle. Gain of 20 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
I knew the moment we failed on 4th down, they were going to go down and score. Like, how do we are changing that? Like, there has to be a better play than that. Like, man, our run plays are trash. There's no HP dive. There's no nothing. Well, why does our playbook for running plays suck so bad? Defense today was disappointing. 4-3 just won't work. And we need better run plays. Yeah, this current run play, you know, that's not going to work. So we're going to change that, and moving forward, we're going to have, you know, more success. Because this isn't going to get it done. This is not going to get it done. If we had a better run play, they wouldn't have had a touchdown. We would have converted, and the game would have been over. So very disappointing. Iowa had no business scoring this many points. They're not a good offense, but somehow they almost put up 30.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
So we're going to change things moving forward after this game, and hopefully we'll see better results. And again, just we fumble and we cover for a touchdown. Like, can we just relax for a second? Why does everything have to be so chaotic with this team?
The kickoff is down for a touchdown.
We're going to change, defensive scheme as well.
That makes the reception. Gain of 4 on go. That makes it 2nd and 6. Number 18 spikes the ball. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
But, we almost put a 50 in our home opener. So, again, offense, no issues, just the defense. Just the defense. We're going to make some changes. And win this one 49-28. Again, would have been happier if we allowed 2 less touchdowns, but can't have it all. We're going to fix some things heading into next week. We're going to get a better playbook where we get better run plays. We're going to change up our defensive scheme to maybe like a 3-4. I don't know, but a 4-3 just doesn't work for us. Just be 5 total touchdowns. Wow, I didn't even know he even had that many. I guess they're just goal line merchant touchdowns. But defense has to, get cleaned up. We got to play like we did against Florida, where we only allowed a field goal. We got to play how we did against Alabama, Vanderbilt, Texas. We have to play like that. The Matty Mock is gone for a month and 2 weeks. Before that, it was 15 for 18, 215, throw a touchdown. Did throw an interception, but it was pointless. Was sacked 4 times. No wonder he's gone. He has an upper arm fracture because of that. Longest was for 26, Adoro Green Beckham. 83% complete percentage, 190.8 pass rating. Then Corbin Brookswester came in, wasn't sacked at all. No touchdowns, no interceptions, 90% complete percentage, just 9 for 10, 101 yards through the air. Longest was 22. Josie is 55 and 4 touchdowns. Kickoff return for a touchdown as well. Negative 12 for Bach, 17 for Brookswester. Beckham had 120 and a touchdown, 101 for Sack, 29 for Josie, 20 for Colton, 26 for White, 20 for Moore. And defensively, 2 tackles for loss for Ruse, 2 of them for Newsom, 1 for Ely in a sack, 2 for Vincent in a sack, 1 for Hawk, and 1 for Ray. Iowa, 26 for 30, did throw a pick. We sacked him twice, 86% complete percentage, 175 points. Pass rating, 261 yards through the air, 2 touchdowns, interception. Bullock drew 34 yards on the ground. He did have a touchdown, so did Sokol. Receiving 71 for Martin Manley, 55 for Hamilton, 101 for Smith. Pound 18 and touchdown for Lula. We're now 8th. We moved up 1. And of course, the game makes Nebraska lose right before playing us. It's a classic move. They always have to do it. They always, whenever we schedule someone good before they play us, they always have to make them lose. It's so annoying how the game works like that. So who they lose to? They lost to Miami last week. And I'm sure if they didn't play us, they would have won that game. But because they do, the game says, nope, we're going to make your competition not as good. So if you beat them, it's not that impressive. That's exactly how the game works. And they end up losing to Miami. So this is a road game. Recruits are ready to visit. I want to change things, so we're gonna edit the playbook. No, that's not it. Not sure what it is I'm trying to find. Offer a scholarship for him. If we're that way out in front, we don't need 600 points. Only offer and put points towards people who are going to sign with us, who have us first. He could. Joe Jean could. That's a very white person name, Joe Jean. We don't have the instant commit factor. I'm thinking that if we offer anyone a scholarship, they're going to instant commit. We don't have that ability yet. Yeah, so we still have quite a few people who do have us first and are very interested in the program. So I'm thinking for in terms of defense, we try maybe a 3-4 and see how that goes. A 3-4 multiple. And then offense, we'll just switch it up there. So Kirk is rolling with Nebraska. We are 6th in points per game. They're 40th. 54th total offense are 69th. Pass offense, we're 9th, they're 104th. Total defense, we're 38th, they're 28th. We're 2nd against the run, they're 22nd, and we're 102nd against the pass, they're 53rd. So Nebraska, this is a rivalry game. Last year we scheduled Kansas as our out-of-conference rivalry. This year it's Nebraska. So this rivalry, I believe, is called Battle for the Missouri-Nebraska Bell. Didn't know that was the name of it. But we are in a 3-4 multiple defense. We're going to see what that looks like and try that out. Because a 3-4 just isn't working, really. And in terms of offense, we're using Oregon's playbook. And I was dominant with Oregon. Dominant. So, and we already put up almost 50 with the playbook that we have now. Imagine how much more lethal we are now. And again, great teams make adjustments. We made an adjustment. That's all Nebraska wants to do is just read option, read option, read option.
That makes it 2nd and 8. makes it 2nd and 2.
Walk the safeties down.
Penalty flag thrown on the play.
Movement, got him.
False start. Offense. Still second down.
Watch for the screen pass. He's taking off the other way. Not happening. And Tommy Armstrong is down.
That makes it 2nd and 10. Stanton comes in the quarterback.
How do I get no animation on Shearer? He's right there.
That brings him 2nd and 5. Parrish makes the tackle. Call it a gain of 5 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 1. There's a flag on the field.
False start. Offense. Still third down.
Nope. Couldn't break free from that one. And Nebraska is forced to a field goal. Yeah, got hooked up by the penalties. They could overcame it, so they didn't. And their quarterback Armstrong is out for the game. Henry Josie had 4 goal line merchant touchdowns last week, and a kickoff return for a touchdown as well. So I don't know if Corbin Brookstresser is the guy to be running, this kinds of offense with, but we're going to find out. to get Jimmy Moore or Jamon Moore.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Morgan to Jimmy Hunt. Oh, yeah, it's over. We're using Oregon's offense the whole season.
The kick is good. Allen deep to return. The kickoff is down for a touchdown.
Hots for the keeper. What is he doing? We're there with brothers. Gain of 3.
Call it a gain of 3 yards. Make it 2nd and 7.
Why is there just nobody out there? I'm telling you, this is all Nebraska is going to do the entire game. React, please.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
All right, now this is obvious passing situation. What do they do?
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Yeah. See, if we just survive the initial option plays on 1st and 2nd down, get them to the 3rd down to where they have to pass, and we just play zone, that's really the formula. Yeah, we wanted 2 clock, hold the ball as long as possible to keep their offense on the sideline because, again, their offense, it's annoying to deal with. Henry Josie! Gain of 38. Look how much better our running is when we use Oregon's playbook.
He's in a 4 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 6. Santos makes the tackle at the 26-yard line. 3rd down. Keeping on the tackle. Called a gain of 6 yards. 1st down.
So again, we're going to hold Nebraska to just 2 field goals in the first quarter. Oregon survives against Michigan State by 1 point in overtime. I'm assuming, they tried to go for 2 and failed or missed PAT.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Touchdown. Jimmy Hunt.
The extra point attempt is good. The Tigers lined up for kickoff. Allen deep to return. The kickoff is down for a touchback.
Again, we know the formula. Just survive until 3rd down for Nebraska and get them into 3rd and long to where it's predictable. Louisville wins in a shootout against their rival Kentucky, 53-47 in overtime.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
He's taking off. Haley's got him. He took off prematurely. He might have had someone open to the left, but he didn't take the time to look. Nebraska's got a punt. We're going to take our time. Back up. And we do play Oregon. They are on the schedule. I think they are next game, actually. Then we have Michigan.
That's good for a gain of 11 yards. 1st down.
Okay. Gonna hit Sasser.
Gain of 8 on the play. First down. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
We split the safety there.
That's good for a gain of 10 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
Hey, look how much more our offense opens up when we, don't struggle to run the ball and get one-dimensional right so much of the passing. It's a beautiful thing.
Santos makes the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. That brings him 2nd and goal.
Now we have a go-to cheese play in HB dive and inside zone. That's just guaranteed success.
The kick is good. Missouri is lined up for the kickoff. Allen deep to return. The kickoff is down for a touchdown.
So we just need to keep doing what we're doing. Again, just love how he somehow breaks the tackle. We had him on first contact, shrugs it off. You're not breaking that one. That's what should have happened earlier.
That'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Orange 3.
Cross carries the ball. That's a loss of 2 yards on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 13.
Now it's 3rd and obvious.
Check. Out route. And 2. Bleed 8. Check. Dancer.
That's a gain of 3 on the play.
Again, what a chase down tackle from whoever that was. That saved the day after I embarrassingly whiffed on a tackle to Abdullah to force Nebraska to only a field goal.
Let's go, defense. Our time. Check.
Jimmy, come down with the ball. And White. You got behind the defense, Beckham. Good stuff. We do not want to give Nebraska a chance to respond. Corbin, you're not fast. You are not fast. You weren't expecting a run there. That was a genius call. Risky because they chewed a lot of clock, but I want nothing funny happening. The CPU somehow always finds a way to score right before halftime. I don't like it. Nothing funny should be happening. Nothing funny happening. Intercepted by Easterly. So that was good. That's underrated. They didn't get a field goal out of that. They get the ball to start the second half. That's my favorite. You know it's coming. Who gets the ball at the second half? It's us. Uh-oh. Beckham. Again, control the time of possession, control the turnover battle, control the clock.
First and 10.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl.
Corbin Brooksdresser has been playing phenomenal. No turnovers. I don't think we've even been sacked yet. O-line's done a great job. Yeah, there's 3 incompletions for Corbin. Again, now we have a cheese running play that has a high success rate to go to on these 3rd and shorts that we didn't before. That's a lot of ranked SEC teams this year. It's like us, Bama, A&M, Florida, Ole Miss, Mississippi State. What? Going up and getting it. And keep Nebraska's offense, high up tempo offense on the sideline. Again, now we have a cheese play. HB dive.
Kickoff is down for a touchdown.
Blue 19!
For his own feet there. Darvin Ruse will get the credit. Yeah, tripped over his own player's shoe there, ankle. It's the last minute veering, bro. We had him stopped. Uh,
Easy. Orange green.
5 straight touchdowns. That was an embarrassing defensive drive.
Number 15 with the run. Gain of 10 on the play. First down.
Mike 41. You gotta wait for that. Let go.
Anderson takes it down behind the line at the 30-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 15. Number 21 was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 3rd and 15.
Check 13. Check 13. You scared?
Cooper makes the interception. Singleton took the quarterback sack. Loss of 3 yards on the play.
Here you go, aggressive on the QB contain. So that doesn't keep happening.
Loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down.
How is that just a perfect dime? That doesn't make sense. We cannot do that. It's a perfect dime. And 15, CB just chucks it up and it's somehow open and caught. Bro, my players don't even know the ball's in the air to turn around like that. We are sitting on the ball. We are sitting on the ball. This ball is getting sat on the whole game. The whole game. So get them fours up.
That brings him second and 5. Mitchell with the tackle. Gain of 22 on the play. That makes it first and 10.
We had them on 3rd and 15, and they pull that BS. Nobody was open.
That brings up second and 9. Penalty flag to run on the play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
First penalty of the game on Randy Gregory.
First down.
Santos brings him down. That's a gain of 5 on the play. That'll make it second and 4. Number 13 on the carry. No gain. That'll make it 3rd and 5. Santos on the tackle. Gain of 5 on the play. First down. Number 16 on the tackle. No gain. That makes it second and 10.
Sir.
The extra point attempt is good. Missouri ready to kick off. Allen to return. The kickoff is down for a touchback. That's good enough for another Nebraska. First down.
We have to take off too. He needs to fumble as well. He can't just take off willy-nilly like that.
Number 10 makes the tackle. Gain of 3 yards. That makes it second and 6. Number 8 carries the ball. That's a gain of 4
Can't handle the constant swerving. It's stupid.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
Kill. Gunner 3. Red 7. Go.
He fumbled it, and of course, they recover it. Fourth and 4. What do they do?
Kill. Gunner 3.
The pass. The screen. We can't get over there. Who calls the screen on 4th and 4?
Black 5. Black.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Kill. Green 15. Slam.
That's good enough for another Nebraska. First down.
Go. 4.
I don't know if a 3-4 is going to be the answer on defense either. I'm just to be honest with you. I don't know.
Green go.
That's a loss of 4 yards on the play. That makes it 3rd and goal.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Slam. Black 5.
And we got it! Connor Haley recovered it. Shane Ray forcing it out. What a stand up by this defense when they were literally 2 yards away. We get a turnover, and they were going to be short anyway. We're going to keep them at 23. We're going to advance to 2-0 and get back-to-back ranked wins against Big Ten opponents to open the season.
Man left. 2 down. 41's coming. 41's a mic.
Again, defense, throughout the first half, did really well. Third quarter, kind of a collapse. Again, to get that last-second stop and force a fumble and turn them away. That option play to Jimmy Hunt was play of the game. I like how you showed Corbin Bergstresser getting nailed and not the actual touchdown. Again, that was a great redemption that happened there. We didn't allow Nebraska to get in. We turned them away twice. Great goal line stand. Corbin Bergstresser 20 for 27, 199 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, just 1 interception. 77% completion percentage, was sacked only once, longest was 27, 156.7 passer rating. Josie had 158, 3 touchdowns, 31 for Hunt and a touchdown, 17 for White. Beckham 69, 28 for Hunt, a touchdown, 24 for Sasser, a touchdown, 12 for Colkin, 29 for White, 32 for Moore. 5 tackles for Webb, a tackle for loss. 2 tackles for loss for Newsom, 2 for Singleton and a sack, 2 for Parrish and a sack for Ruse and a tackle for loss, 1 for Gibson, 1 for Ray and a tackle for loss, and a sack and a forced fumble by Shane Ray as well, and a tackle for loss for Clarence Green. Johnny Stanton just 12 for 15, 190 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, and interception. We sacked him 3 times, 80% completion percentage. 62 was his longest. I was at BS to Jordan Western camp. That shouldn't have been caught. 221.5 passer rating. Rushing, Stanton had 42, 87 for Abdullah, 33 for Armstrong. Bell had 107 and 2 touchdowns, 27 for Abdullah, 59 for Western camp. So we do indeed have number 1 Oregon coming to town in Missouri, little old Missouri. It's going to be number 6 versus number 1. Oregon, so far this season, beat Wyoming 24-14, then beat Michigan State in overtime by 1 point, 24-13. We had some recruits to schedule a visit for. Should we schedule for the Oregon game or schedule for the Mississippi State game? Just because I don't know, like, if they're going to be impressed by it. I mean, it's still too early to schedule for an Oregon game, I would say. From Broken Arrow, that's pretty close to home for me. A lot of Oklahoma guys on this team. I didn't realize there was that many. I like it. So we actually went up in the rankings too, and we have a coaching upgrade, which we will certainly do. 2-0. I'm not sure about the 3-4 against Oregon. We may go 4-2-5 on that. We're going to get that on the closer. We're maxed out on the Coach Thomas. And may check. Well, we won't check the rankings. We don't need to. So who does Kirk favor after he picked again? Now he's learned his lesson. He's learned his lesson. He picked Nebraska last week. We won handily over them. They're 74th in points per game. We're 3rd. They're 80th total offense. We're 45th. They're 19th in rush offense. We're 86th. They're 117th against the pass. Our pass offense. We're 17th. Total defense. They're 48th. We're 46th. Rush defense. They're 75th. We're 13. And they're 36th against the pass. We're 89th. So let's see how this one turns out. Let's do it. Playing against Oregon, the number 1 team in the nation. And they survived a scare last week against Michigan State. Only winning by 1. Very cloudy game. We went with the alternative uniforms for this one. First, Oregon's going to kick. We're going to receive. They're going to go no huddle. Our tempo, we won't. This could be another ranked win for us and a 3rd week in a row. Again, Josie last season, 25 touchdowns. And we played fairly well against Nebraska. We gave up, let our foot off the gas a little bit on defense. But overall, a great game. Forced a turnover. Going to hit Jimmy Hunt. Yeah, this will be a huge win for this program. Defending our national title. Started the season 11. We're almost right back into the top 5. The throw is going to hit Josie, who hangs on, gets one. Oh, that's not. I completely forgot. We're not using the Oregon playbook. We're right back in the Missouri playbook where we have awful options for running plays. Terrible. The inside zone, HB dive. We don't have any of those. Yeah, this is going to be a challenging game. This is not going to be an easy game. Quick slants. We got Josie. Wide open Hunt took a shot from Dargan and still hung on. Yeah, the alternative helmets with the gold unis look real nice. I knew it. Nobody blocks Valducci from the start, and I saw that coming from a mile away. White makes the grab, and he's still up. Darius White finally brought down a 40-yard gain. And Trent Hosick was in at quarterback. Our freshman. Wait, what? Trent Hosick? What? Wait, whoa. What happened to Corbin? What happened to Corbin? What happened to Corbin? Wait, why is Matty Mock not in the game? Oh, because he's hurt. Uh, wait, why is Trent Hosick a redshirt freshman in the game? Where is Matty Mock? Trent, are you fast? No, you're not. Why is our third stringer in the game right now? Okay, I guess we have to roll with it. I like the fact that we're in shotgun for this. Josie just little boy, whoever that was. So Matty Mott must be injured because for some reason he's not in the game. Bruce, Sterna, and Bergstress are out. Can we just have healthy quarterbacks? We already lost Matty Mock last week. We lost Corbin when the game barely started. So Oregon's going to run the option. And it'll be a challenge to defend them. Just be there on Thomas. He's going to be so hard to defend. He's going to be so hard to defend. Just be there.
That's a gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Tens the mic. Here we go.
I saw that. Why did the CPU make my defender do that? He was right there. He ran away for no reason. I see the micro cheating. It's a loss. 3rd and 5. Just wide open.
Makes the reception. Webb makes the tackle at the 22-yard line. That makes it 1st and 10.
Should have just went man in that instance. How is that thrown right there? We cannot do that on offense. Why is the CPU able to? That's an interception if I throw that. So why are they different? That is insane. Ely trips up Rodriguez. I wanted the tackle animation there. Same play, different result. Loss of 2. Third and 6 for Oregon. Yep. And Webb, you were just standing there. I had to click on you for you to do something. Ridiculous. 4th and 1. Crazy that Webb was really just standing there. How was he not touched? He should have been stopped. We had 2 players right there. Oh, accounted for. Bro. How was he not affected? It's because, I mean, that's partly my fault. I user the corner, number 3. I think, was it? Yeah. Number 3 for, because I thought it was going to be a handoff. I wanted to have as much people inside, and number 4 just gets. We had defenders there to stop them. Hunt. We can win this game. They had to work way harder on offense than we did. Wide open, Jimmy Hunt. Face mask, too. Yes, sir.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense. Still first down.
Doesn't mean in the first quarter. Exciting game throughout one. Trent Hosick doing just fine. We're missing Matty Mock. We're down 2 of our quarterbacks. Oh, they're spying.
Intentional grounding. Offense.
Just panicked because, the pocket was collapsing. But Jimmy Hunt is open again. It cannot guard him. They're having trouble with Jimmy Hunt on defense. Hosick. He's sick of hoes. And that's another face mask. That's 2 on Coleman. Coleman, can you go low? Stop grabbing me by the face mask, bro. Tackle normally. Actually, no, keep doing it. Tyson Coleman
Automatic first down.
keeps putting his hands on my face.
That is a loss of 3 yards. That brings up second and goal.
Yeah, I can't. We don't have our go-to audibles. The inside zone and the HB dive. We just don't have that. Moore wide open. Give me more. Jamon Moore. There's too many weapons at receiver. Too many. And Florida and Tennessee are tied. Still feel like we didn't do anything wrong on defense. We just had an unfortunate play happen. That's just so annoying how the navigation and the CPU swerving is so stupid. I'm right there. And just no animation, nothing. Our receivers are a problem for their secondary. They are having issues defending us. And Jimmy Hunt is injured. Stupid throw.
That makes it second and 10.
This way. We just have too many weapons at receiver. Why more? They're blocking. Josie. Leurla has broken ribs. He's out for 3 weeks. Wow. A lot of players getting injured this game. That's like the third one.
That makes it second and 2.
Hunt has a hip bursitis. We'll put in Bud Sasser.
Loss of 11 yards on the play. That'll make it second and long.
It's held on for too long. Oh, I threw it down to throw it away. I threw it away. Why did he still have it in his hands? So, I floated it in front. How is it still underthrown? He's wide open. That should have been an easy catch. Tell this game micro cheats. It should have been an easy catch. He's wide open. Yes, I just watched Jake Rodriguez float that same pass, and my defender couldn't do anything to it. But when I do it, it's an incomplete pass. CPU did the exact same thing. Wide open.
That makes it second and 6.
Sean Culkin wide open. I floated it to where he got to step out in front. It's still underthrown. Yet Thomas is going to be a flag. It's coming back. It's coming back.
Personal foul. Clipping. Offense. Still second down.
The game knows it too. That's why that penalty happened. It knows that it cheated by making my player have an underthrow when it was clearly I lobbed it and floated it. That's a draw. And we need to break tackles when that happens.
That's a gain of 12 on the play. That makes it first and 10. Lowe makes the catch. For a gain of 16 yards. First down.
Bro, what angles are we taking to the ball? What are these angles?
Call a gain of 24 yards. First down. Pass is incomplete. Addison is the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10. Thomas makes the reception. Loses 4 yards. Third down.
Uh, oh, that was almost picked off. It stopped the clock, though. I saw that corner route on the right side of the screen. I knew it was coming. I was going to have that corner come right back if that was the case. If we didn't give up that read option touchdown, it would have 10 points right now. He's beat White. The secondary is struggling. Don't wait for him. Stop waiting for him. Josie! Moss is the safety. That was not the right person.
That makes it second and 10. Coleman sacks the quarterback. That is a loss of 1 yard. That makes it third and 11.
They weren't ready for it, but Beckham was. That's why we audibled. Slow it down. We got 2 timeouts. White got it. Timeout. Way to come back to the football, White. Wish you would have stayed in the end zone, but that's fine. executed that to perfection. That was critical. That's the difference between being trailing in a halftime and giving Oregon the football to start the second half and leading Oregon by 4 and giving them the ball to start the second half. Completely different narratives, completely different starting points.
The Missouri Tigers is lined up for the kickoff. Thomas is ready to return. The kickoff is down for a touchdown.
Two times. Go down. Set. 219.
Thomas on the carry. That's a gain of 5 on the play. That brings up second and 5.
Check. 390. Hammerhead.
Again, it's the constant veering. I like how Vincent tackled him with his back. We're there! Room shoots the guy. It's a loss. They got a punt. Great stop by the defense. We needed that. That was big. Josie! 35 yards. And their corners are sagging off. We will attack the secondary. Rubber out Hunt. Look at Hosick! Look at Hosick! He's sick of hose! He's sick of them. Garden hose. He's sick of garden hose. I don't know why that should have just been incomplete. There's no need to try and catch that.
Man left. Two down. Mark check 33. Right
They can't do that. White touchdown. Just build on it. Build on it. In defense, just keep doing your thing.
Blue 19.
Not fooled. That's all they're going to do. And they're just going to run the same thing. They're not creative. They're very predictable. I fooled you. He thought I was going to Thomas. Nope, I veered right back into him. Shane Ray. Hold on, that was 40 chess right there. He thought I was going to guard Thomas. Nope. Man, the speed at which I turned around. And if I didn't tackle him, no one else would have. Boom, instant. The back stops to start the second half for this defense. Murphy, uh-oh. Oh, if we didn't get tripped up, he's gone.
Hill with the tackle at the 44-yard line. That brings up second and 13.
Mike, check 33. Check. Dancer.
Why is that inaccurate? He's wide open.
That'll make it third and 13.
T15. Right here.
Man, Jimmy Hunt has been an issue for Oregon. He keeps getting open. Darius White, 106. Hunt has over 100. There was pressure in my face. I panicked. I had to throw it somewhere. Surprised that's not going to get reviewed. Gonna take the underneath to Sasser. And they are just getting carved up and sliced up and served with a side of seasoning in just every direction. Wide open Beckham touchdown. Just wide open.
The kickoff is
What kind of screen pass was that?
That makes it second and 10. Thomas is the catch. Number 10 brings him down at the 26-yard line.
3rd and 9. No, that's going to be short. Kouakai. Not enough. 3 straight punts for Oregon in the 3rd quarter alone. That's the difference. And they should have even less because we just gave up a free read option touchdown. That was completely unnecessary. We just need to get the job done. Oh, sick. Jimmy Hunt. 46 yards. Jimmy Hunt. Get them Forza. We're dominating the Ducks. Tigers are having, what's that Chinese dish? Duck, whatever? I don't know. We're having duck for dinner. Oh, that was a touchdown, Josie. Hey, come on, flag. What are you doing? We were a little too eager on that play. We didn't give it time to develop. Josie was going to have a touchdown. Either Hosick is slow or French is fast. You're going to get 6. You hear the crowd chanting, we want 6? Well, they got it. That's Green Beckham's 2nd touchdown. And OU losing to an undefeated Tulsa. I don't think Tulsa has ever beat OU in that rivalry, ever. Miscommunication there. I was just throwing to nobody. It's just been that kind of game for Oregon. We're there that time.
Man left, man left. Get down,
Oh, it's right there.
Good job, D. Good job. Tight line. Through down. Mike 10.
Sacked. Our first sack of the game. Not sure what Rodriguez was waiting for. He should have made up his mind. Matt Hawk. Hawking down.
That makes it 3rd and 11.
Tens the mic. Check 3.
Nope. And Oregon's going to punt. Man, we have to put on an offensive clinic. We're going to chew as much clock as possible.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Hey, kill.
Wilkin. There's just too many weapons. Too many.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Trent Hosick was sick of garden hose this game, and he was just cooking. He's got 4 touchdown passes. He's a redshirt freshman. He could be the future. You know, with Matty Mock leaving, Corbin leaving, that could very well be Trent Hosick's team on offense. That could very well be the case.
Green 9.
Wilkin.
Man left. Four down. Hey, check line 33.
Yeah, Oregon just got dominated this game. That was the story. Our defense, as of right now, has pitched a second half shutout.
Loss of 3 on the play. That brings up 2nd and goal.
Tight left. Four down. Hey,
loss of 2 yards. That makes it 3rd and goal.
Hey, kill! Flare! Red, 2 up!
Polkins just dropped a wide open touchdown. That would have been Hosig's 5th. Tag it. It would have been Hosig's 5th touchdown pass, and Polkins just dropped it wide open. Just 57 rushing yards for Thomas. We have bottled him up. Hopefully, Oregon doesn't call timeouts. I really wish they won't. And just accept the loss. Oregon, stop! You're not winning. You're being annoying. Let the clock run out so you can lose. Play action screen pass. To what side though? Over here? Ah, we missed. We were there to stop that.
That makes it 1st and 10.
We were there to stop that. And we overshoot. That's so annoying, dog. We were there. Why are they still running the ball? Oregon, stop calling a timeout. I hate when the CPU does this. End the game. You're not winning. You calling a timeout does nothing.
Check! Omaha! Swish!
And the second half shutout is complete. That is game. 45-17 is your final. Oregon puts up a goose egg, a donut, in the second half. And Michigan survives against Notre Dame 40-38. Trent Hosik is the future. 411 yards passing, 5 total touchdowns. He could have had 6 if Sean Polkin had hands. So I wonder how high we will climb in the rankings after dismantling the number 1 team in the nation. You know what? I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to start Trent Hosik. But of course, Matty Mock is nice, though. He's nice. Matty Mock is nice. Take a look at Oregon stats first. Jake Rodriguez was 16 for 21. 122 yards passing, no touchdowns, no picks. We sacked him only once. 24 was his longest. 76% completion percentage, 24.9 passer rating. Thomas was 54 on the ground. Rodriguez had 75 and 2 touchdowns. Both of those should have been stopped. He scored on a 4th and 1 when we were right there, but our own team took each other out and just gave him a wide open lane for a touchdown. And the second time, that was just BS. Like, he veered right around me. I was also there to make a play. Marshall only had 24. So we had chances to keep them from scoring even less. Thomas was 23, 51 for Lowe, 16 for Addison, 15 for Kelly, just 13 for Lierla, who is gone for 6 weeks apparently. That must suck for them. Corbin was 4 for 4, was sacked once, 100% completion percentage, 28 yards passing, 158.7, and then he got hurt. 26.3 pass rating for Trent Hosick, who is the future of Missouri. 20 for 35, 411 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, and it could have been 5 if, again, Sean Culkin didn't drop it. He was sacked 3 times, though. But part of that was me trying to throw away the ball, and the game just made me hold on to it. 34 rushing yards for Hosting a touchdown, 79 for Josie a touchdown. Receiving, this is what I want to see. Jimmy Hunt. He had all those yards and no touchdown. He had 181 receiving yards. That's a lot of yards for no touchdowns. Darius White had 106 and a touchdown, 33 for Josie. Moore had 42 and a touchdown. Green Beckham had 46 and 2 touchdowns. 46 and 2, that Tool song. That's elite ball knowledge. Sean Culkin, 23 yards receiving. And again, you could have had a touchdown, but yet you dropped it. Brian Webb, 7 tackles, 2 tackles for loss for Ruse. 1 for Singleton, Brothers, Johnson, Ely, and Hawk, and a sack as well. Yeah, the player has 1 unit on defense. So, this is for next episode. We leave off with 1-3 Georgia, who is having a disappointing start to the season so far. I can't remember how well they did last year, but they're not doing good this year. And, we have some visits to schedule, but that's all going to be for next episode. Hope you enjoyed it. We're 3-0. And we're crushing people. And Trent Hosick is the future. Like, comment, subscribe for more Missouri Dynasty.